today's essential question, what are the essential components of a read and response? So your lesson objective, I can identify and explain the main topic of the text using details. Your global awareness. Be like Martin Luther King Jr. Helping Hands is a service project group that meets monthly in Greenville, North Carolina to do good deeds or show acts of kindness. Some of the members are even students from Wintergreen. They believe that small acts of kindness can lead to a chain reaction, and their motto is, kindness starts with me. Our vocabulary words, key details, informational text, nonfiction, main topic and main idea, author's point, and connections. Today's read aloud is all about Martin Luther King Jr. So after reviewing, you're going to talk with an adult about the key details, main topic and main idea, author's point, and how you can make connections to the story. So, Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a great civil rights leader. He was shot and killed on April 4th, 1968. The nation was saddened. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. On June 26th, the King Center was founded. It celebrated the first Martin Luther King Jr. Day. In 1973, Illinois signed MLK Jr. Day into law, but people wanted it to be a national holiday. Mrs. King spoke before Congress. She wanted Martin Luther King Jr. Day to be a national holiday, but most people were against it. Senator Ted Kennedy promised to help. On October 19, 1983, the bill passed. On November 3, 1983, Martin Luther King Jr. Day became a national holiday. President Ronald Reagan signed it into law. When do we celebrate? We celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day every third Monday in January. How do we celebrate? On this day, we honor Martin Luther King Jr., we remember his good works, and we celebrate community and equality. Some more facts. Martin Luther King Jr. was arrested nearly 30 times while supporting the civil rights movement. His most famous speech is his I Have a Dream speech. He delivered it in front of over 200,000 people on August 28, 1963, on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. At age 35, he was the youngest person to receive the Nobel Peace Prize. The Nobel Peace Prize is an award that is given for doing something to help make peace in the world. So, on your bubble map today, you're going to talk about Martin Luther King Jr. So, in the center, I'm going to put MLK Jr. So, from that book, maybe you learned something different. Tell that maybe he won the Nobel Peace Prize. Why was that important? Why do you think that was important to history? I want you to fill in at least 3 to 4 of these bubbles. I know that you've done bubble maps about him before, so use those as a resource if you would like. Your read and response today, I'm going to go to your other slide so you can see it there. Your activity for today is your read and response. What is the main topic of the text? So that is, what was the book mostly about? Tell me what the book was mostly about and what details. Give me 3 details that support the main topic about how you know the book was mostly about this topic. You need to write your name at the top. You need to write the title. And be sure you include the title of the book and the author's name. There's also a slide for